Hello, Smurfs No, very quick one with what I've been up to. What I've been up to is having a Cadbury's cream egg mug. More tea. I've been doing things. I have been doing things, I promise. I've not done as much in my week off because I've kind of enjoyed having the week off. Now, what have I got? Let's see. What has Father Christmas brought me through the post? A lot of people have mentioned that you like my little box of tricks. It's my box of tricks, and I can take out my boxes from the box of tricks because in here there's 48 LEDs, which you probably can't see, but trust me, they're there. They look very much like this. They are just good old-fashioned 3mm. I bought the soft candlelight style LEDs. I'm not quite sure if I've done the right thing. So on the basis of that, and after me cruising the interweb and finding out bargains, I sort of gone ahead and bought 16 metres of soft white LED tape and 16 metres of blue, because that's the only way you could get it. It was 5 metres, sorry, 16 feet. Either way, it worked out to £12. £12 for 5 metres of the 12 volt LED tape. So I jumped at it really, because I wanted to leave the lights over on the kit. The other thing that I have done, let's see, right, let's see if I can bring a little bit of light on the subject. I have redone, I've done this video about 10 times by the way, and every time there's been something that I've not been keen on. I've redone the garden. I've got to do the back walls in a grey. I'm just going to paint this wall grey. I quite like them grey. It's a bit like off into the distance-ish. But I've done trees. I've painted the actual little trees different colour to the grass, and I've put bushes on there. I spent so much money this week. I bought a whole bag of that, which cost me £5, and I've used about 1/1,000,000 of it, which was a total waste of time. The other thing I did, because I've got 50 LEDs to now go and attach wire to, is the first thing I found out is that my soldering iron had blown up, so now I've got a nice new 30-watt soldering iron. I can't tell you how good it is. I'm shocked at just how much difference it actually makes having a new soldering iron. It's just, there's nothing like it. The other thing that I've done is, we'll do that one first. I've got Now, you're not going to be able to see this. I'm going to keep moving it around so you can see the reflection. However, templates. Yeah, I love you. Templates for Aztecs, which is awesome. What's especially awesome is the instructions with these are glorious. Even when it comes down to actually doing the ends of the warp nacelles, the tops of the warp nacelles, which for the 22-inch version are a bit lacking, if I'm honest. Strong backs, that's what comes with it. That and things and stuff. Yes, very pleased, very pleased. But mostly that I'm pleased with, is if I sort of ripple this. I'm hoping you might be able to see it at some point, because I've got that light. Let's really beam some light off it. If I get up close, you can see there's hundreds and hundreds and hundreds and millions and squillions and cajillions of windows, and tons of little tiny stripes here, so you can put the divides over the window. So not only have they provided you sort of with one of everything that you need to do stuff, but most importantly, they've provided you with all the other things that you wouldn't think you'd need. Like here, that's the saucer dish template. Loads of stripes there. This isn't the stuff that goes under the belly of the ship. This is just quite literally useful stuff, so I can put bits, so I can mask the windows on the Arboretum. That sort of thing. I'm very excited to get these on the way. They're a million miles away, and there's an awful lot of construction to go in the meantime. And while we've mentioned construction, look at the size of that bad boy. Ooh, ow! Oh, it's huge, it's massive and huge, and every man wants to be told that. So in here you can see all the way through is a great big piece of through, yeah. I've done a dry fit of it really. It goes together, this thing goes together a little like oil and water. Look, and you see the great big chasmus gussets down there, so you've got to fiddle and move and press, and it hates, just the seams on this thing are going to be just vulgar. I mean really absolutely horrible. Oh shit. So yeah, I'm not quite sure. I'm going to have to read an awful lot, but this, the top, the strong back, does not want to go onto the rest of the ship because it seems like the bits where the pylons here are just wasn't really made to go together. I'm going to have to chop down some of the stuff on the inside so it fits a bit better. Oh, in fact, I've learnt something there. The pegs, to make sure it's in place, get in each other's way to stop you from actually clipping everything together properly. I knew this was a problem area from all the reading that I've done in the past, but I didn't realise that just getting the back there to sit together is going to be quite such an issue. But there are some pegs on the inside that I never knew yeah, so they don't... I've learnt things today. Either way, that's huge. Just to give you a little bit of perspective as to how absolutely massive it is. That is the 1350. That is the 1000. And look at the two of them. It's unbelievable. What else? What other discoveries have I done? Paint. Paint. That colour is called light blue because it's got a lot of green in it, obscurely from Tamiya. And that colour is called sky. And I don't know why it's called sky because it's green. Either way, these are the colours. I've not got it up here. I will probably show you at some point. There will be some photos on Scale and Model Addict at some point because I've glued, you know, I put all those Aztec details on the 22-inch and put some videos of it reflecting. I've actually glued the secondary hull to the bridge. Probably done it a bit early, but it was an experiment in colours to see how it went. It went very well. I'm very pleased. The big last thing that I've done looks like that when I turn all the lights off. So my thinking is these two are brighter. The reason for these two being brighter is I got 10 3mm LEDs through with the UFX kit and only 8 of them worked. So I've got 50 through. These are brighter than these. I'm absolutely fine with that. The brighter the better. So you've got permanently ons. 1, 2 permanently ons. Okay. You've got another 2 permanently ons, but that one, and I wish it was darker, but it goes from 100% face down to 50% and then back up to 100%. If I go like that up close, I hope this doesn't make the camera go crazy, but fade, bright. Then it'll fade down again and then bright. Okay, so then you've got a really quick flasher. I'm not going to use that for anything realistically, that's utterly pointless. This is going to be a blink blink flasher. That's going to go on the bridge and it's going to go on the belly on the aft section, which is just your intermittent slow flashers. These are your blink blinks that are going to go on the side because the sides don't flash as quickly as the front and back. That is the nose and the warp nacelles. I think that more or less covers it. But as I said in the last video, for every one of these there's another 10 more. However, I might not need to do that quite so much because I've got 30 feet of LED tape coming. So that's pretty much it. And just to show you what this is going to do, if you press the button on the doodad, you can make the whole thing do a Starfleet. You can make them all go absolutely spazzo. You can leave them all on. You can make them all go back into Starfleet mode. Blink, 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 blink. Madness. So it's a beautiful thing. The other thing I have done very quickly, where is it? Is I have scrawled and drawn gratuitously, and I've also drilled badly all of the quarter sections here, which I'm hoping you can see if I get in close there, so I can take LEDs, poke them through the appropriate subsections like that, and you can see that I'm now going to have a blink blink where I'm supposed to have blink blinks. The problem with the blink blinks where I'm supposed to have blink blinks is the blink blinks just aren't bright enough. Now, the question that someone might be able to answer me, I appreciate this video is going on a little bit, it is me, you're all probably used to it by now. If by the time I have enclosed with a substantial amount of light blocking, you would not believe the amount of light blocking that I've done on this godforsaken thing. If I put the LED through the hole in an encased block, will that still make it enough to blink through the tops? Because I just found out that on eBay, to buy 3 meters of 1.5mm fibre optic is only cheap, and I don't mean cheap I mean properly cheap. It's like £3 or something like that. So I have bought some fibre optic to poke up through the holes to make the blinkers go on the bridge and on the warp nacelles and etc. And I think that's, as much as I'll have to wait for it to come through, probably well worth doing. Either way, that's it. Today's job is literally, I've bought a load of clear paint as well, because I don't want to wire a whole nother loom on top of having 4.5 volts for the UFX board, which apparently if you run a 9-volt battery it's fine, but if you run it off the mains it just eats your system and melts everything. So yes, we're going to go for a 4.5 volt wall wart, and then I used a second wall wart which is going to run the 12 volts for all of the LED tape, the blue and everything. Forgotten what I was going to say, but that's that. Must know. I'm going to go and solder up wire to 50 LEDs now, because I'm going to need wire on it of some description to attach it all in later on. So, yes, big up all you bad selves, and thank you very much. More coming soon.